a broadcast where the mic is actually working. So this is my latest stupid, idiotic build. When the latest update to Minecraft came out and they increased the build height and the depth, I decided to that was my cue to start building a bigger pyramid. Here's an update on how it's going. So let's I guess we need to. I just want to put the ooh, what's going on here? Yeah. Okay. Here we are. So let's just fly down. Now, the max build height now is 320 blocks, I think. And this is nowhere near finished, by the way. This is a really massive undertaking. So here we are at max build height. You can tell this is max build height because the sea lanterns here at the top have no glow on the top. There's nothing higher than that, you see. So this is max build height, and this is a 1x1 pyramid. By which I mean, I could have a block, here, and that was where it would start, and then we're going down 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. So the pyramids, the last pyramid that I built was a 1 down, 2 out pyramid. So it was a lot sort of bigger along its edges, even considering the difference in build height. But this one is going to be much taller. So yeah, we're at 320 here. Let's fly down and see where we're at. So we have started making a little bedroom here at the top, and we have a water elevator here. Express elevator, the hell, going down. What's that for a quote from? And last stop. So this is coming up. Now there's something gone wrong with this, the up for some reason. The down's working still, but the up's gone wrong. But anyway, let's fly back out the top and go out the sides, and because there's nothing much I haven't really done much on the interior, just a bit of crisscrossing lattice and floors and stuff, just to kind of give it some internal structure. As you can see, I've decided to build it out of sea lanterns and white glass. This was because I've done a fully sea lantern pyramid before. I've done black granite or whatever it was, or black stone, and the last one was a combination of sea lanterns and quartz, smooth quartz. So this is a kind of where I've got for this is it's to kind of, I want it to be see-through. I want it to be like a glass structure, but obviously it has to have some self-illumination. So as you can see, there's a few floors. There's nothing much going on in there. It's really just sort of just a bit of blocking out with floorings and different materials and stuff, and trying to keep the obviously the style and patterning, sort of the tessellation or whatever you want to call it, up. So let's have a look. So we've come down to about, where does it stop? Okay, so this is as far as we've come down in terms of the blocking out of the sides, down to, where are we? Okay, 224. So we've come down almost 100 levels, and so there we see there's a central core there, and obviously because of the extra build depth, now we go down to minus 64 levels now, and so the total height is obviously 320 plus 64, so so it's 384 levels, 385 I guess, including 0, and at the time when I started this world, now I don't know whether it's still the case, But a flat world didn't give you the extra build height. It probably does now. I haven't actually tried it. But I tried doing it in a flat world because obviously it'd be a lot easier to do it in a flat world. The last pyramid I built was a flat world. Let's fly down to the central core here. But at the time it wasn't offering that. So the flat worlds were still the old limits. So I had to do it in an infinite sort of standard biome, and which obviously would entail a massive amount of ground excavation. Don't worry about if you can hear the movie in the background. It's just Action Jackson from 1988. Carl Weathers and Bill Duke. Yeah, so as you can see, how I did this was I sort of set out my parameters, and I started building down each little corner here. This sort of like a spine almost, each sort of 4 spines of the pyramid, and kind of built them down to as far as I could get before I sort of fouled the land that was there, which was around about here. And made a perimeter, but then I thought, well, I obviously want to go all the way down, and so I'd sort of begun the work of literally excavating this stuff out, and bringing it all the way down to our full maximum depth of minus 64. Which is down here. So here we are at ground zero here. This is now technically I suppose it's minus 63 where I've started building, but we can allow the floor level to be part of the pyramid. And so I decided to I think it's 19 blocks away is the wall that I did. Now the wall goes all the way around. I've done the perimeter. It's quartz and 62 levels, and so really it's just a case of just chipping away at this terrain. I've made this perimeter here. I've made this sort of design here of the corners. Let's just have a quick look at it. So we have these little light ridges there, just to again, it's just this sort of self-illumination thing, where so it's allowing it to sort of illuminate. This is my whole Star Trek Enterprise thing, with this ship self-illuminating. I sort of allowed this building to remain and sort of redesigned it a little bit, but yeah. So as you can see, as we get along here, we come to a point where the terrain is still here. The wall runs all the way, and it obviously stops here. Well, it doesn't stop right now. This is where the artifice comes in, right? So we run through here. Now let's have a look. How much of this have I actually done? I can't remember. Okay, so we come out the other side. Alright, here's the other end of it. So we have this section still to remove, which is actually quite a huge undertaking in and of itself. When you think about it, this sort of this amount of terrain, so we're at sort of levels, okay, so say if we're at 68 here, I mean, obviously it varies a lot, but 68 and we're going down to minus 64. You can take out, let's say if you kind of drew a boundary, let's say here, and then maybe we did it here, right? And we set this as our square, triangulation, so we want to take everything out that's between here and here. you have, with a maximum removal on a fill command of 32,000 odd blocks, it's still going to take you quite a while to take that out. It's going to take quite a few. You might be able to take 3 to 5 layers out at the time with each command, and then you have to readjust the coordinates and keep going. Now I'm sure for those running Minecraft on their PCs, there are better ways of doing it than using fill commands, or you could exceed the 32,000 limit. But I don't know how to do that, and I've yet to discover a way of doing that on the PlayStation version of Minecraft. So, but if anyone knows how to do that, then do let me know, because it would make my life a lot easier in getting this part of the job done, this excavation, because I have literally been chipping away at this for quite some time. With the wall, the only part of the wall that is solid all the way down is this block run here. So everything else is kind of just, it's just tacked on at the top. And the only one that actually runs full depth is this inner skin here. And then this is, I think this run, yeah, this is the only run that is fully opened up from corner to corner. Let's have a look. I can't remember off the top of my head what the run is, what the block run is from point to point. So let's say, where are we? So we're at 484 there. Moving down. $484. And where are we going to get to? At the other end. As you can see, I've done some of the sort of preliminary levels, lower levels in places. So here we're coming to the end of it, the other side. What did I say? 484. And now we're at minus... Alright, minus 280. So we've got what, 680, 760 odd, 764, 763, something like that. So it's not actually as long on a side as the pyramid I built before, the third pyramid, which was the 1 down 2 out one. That was about 800 or 900 along a side. But it's almost as big, and it's a lot taller. Obviously, it's the other third pyramid was limited to the old max build heights and stuff. So there we are. So this is kind of where we're at. I've got a ton of excavation to do still, huge amount, and it really feels like a sort of almost soul destroying amount of work when you have to do it 32,000 blocks at a time. I've said this before, 32,000 blocks sounds like a lot, but it actually isn't that much in terms of when you're talking about this much terrain. And obviously there's also a lot of water around here, so you're having to kind of deal with taking out water. See, this part of the wall here hasn't been finished off with the exterior parts, you see. As you can see, so it would have this bit here or whatever, and then the sea lanterns, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so there we are. Thanks for catching up with this little update. I'll hopefully, now that I've got a headset that works, and I'm assuming this one is working because I haven't checked yet, I shall do another update now. This poor little village here is right in my way, and I'm going to have to get rid of this part of it. Yeah, I don't like doing that. I've got this weird thing about getting rid of villages that are inhabited. I don't like doing it. Maybe it's like a rebellion against my colonial past of my country. I don't like it. I don't like upsetting villagers and getting rid of them and getting rid of the native peoples and all that sort of. I feel really guilty about it and don't want to do it. I know it's silly because it's Minecraft, but it's just the way I feel about it. I don't like having to do that. But anyway, so I try to preserve if I can. What's going on? This is a glitch. There you go. Okay, so here's another corner, and you see this is kind of lots to take away here. Yeah, so, oh god, I'm just looking at it and just thinking of how much flipping work there is left to do. Now, I haven't really shown you the central sort of hub, really. There's not much to see, really. In fact, there's the reason why I've done it like this, like a sort of tower block almost in the middle, was this was the terrain level, and I was doing the pyramid above, the work up here, and I just wanted something else to do because I was bored, or I was kind of getting like, oh god, pyramid, and I just wanted to do something else for a while. So I thought, okay, well, I'll start creating this little sort of patterned design, and this was sort of part of the water elevator as well, and then I thought, well, if I could, what I could do is make this a hub, make this a building, and sort of just excavate around it. And so I just removed all the terrain around it all the way down to max depth, and then skinned it in quartz, punched a few sea lanterns into it. So if I knock through this, you'll see it's just this terrain, whatever it was before. There's nothing inside, other than in sort of bits like this, which is some sort of, I don't know what that is, but it's, I just wanted to get some texture into it. Now down here there's a couple of little exits, and this exits the whole thing like that, and this one leads into the sort of basement lobby that I made, this, which is the sort of bottom of the elevators, and there was another little bit here. I don't really know why I did any of this, to be honest, but there you go. Yeah, I was thinking of making that a maybe a portal or some sort, if I can do a portal, but I don't know. So let's ride the elevator and then I'll sign off. I think the up still works from here. Let's check it. Yeah. So here we are, going up. But I think at some point it stops working. I don't really know why. I'd have to look it up, because the down one goes down. The down one goes down, really, Ben? There you go, see, I've stopped. So from here, it doesn't, so for this first exit, it doesn't work from any further up. You can't get into it and go any further up. Which is weird, because when I first built it, it did work. Whereas the other one, the down, that does work all the way up, all the way from the top to all the way to the bottom. So I don't know what's going on there, what I've done wrong, but anyway, there we are. This is what we have, isn't it? Yeah, this is what we do when we build these silly things. And there we are. So let's ride this bad boy up to the top. I'm not riding, actually, I'm pressing flipping yeah, that's not gonna help, is it? That, what's going on there? Oh, here we are, that is the top. Oh, stupid boy. Right, here we go. So there's my little bedroom. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the build, and if you're interested in seeing how it's going, subscribe and hit the like button and all that sort of good stuff, and come back and see me again next time I post an update. Ring the bell and all that stuff. I hate saying all that crap, but it's true. Anyway, thanks, guys and girls and anyone else. Thank you for joining me on this little look at the completely pointless things that I do in Minecraft. Alright. Sayonara.